We also had an independent water quality lab measure the samples collected before and after filtering to determine scores objectively. Read on to see which filter took the top spot, which under-sink model is best, and which filter gives you the most bang for the buck. There are many products available to choose the best water filters for you, each with different characteristics. To help you make informed and perfect decisions, I did extensive research, read tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the best water filters for you from reputable brands. After much research, I found these very helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Zero Ready Pour Blue Pitcher 10 Cup. ZeroWater 10 Cup Pitcher was the highest performer in our water filter tests. This model managed to outperform filters that cost 10 times as much, removing impurities with ease in our testing. It excelled at salt removal and also impressed in our taste test, enhancing the flavor of our contaminated water without imparting any bad taste. However, at just 10 cups, the capacity of this pitcher is small. Additionally, the filtering process is slow, but once filtered, the water pours quickly from the spout. Despite the small capacity and slower filtration rate, the ZeroWater 10 Cup Pitcher is our favorite filter of the bunch. It excels at its intended task, and the price is very agreeable, to boot. Number 2. ZeroWater 23 Cup Jug. If you need a larger volume of water, but still want the same great performance that the ZeroWater 10 Cup delivers, the bigger capacity of the ZeroWater 23 Cup Jug might be right for you. This jug features the same filter utilized in the 10 Cup model, so you're getting identical performance when removing contaminants like salt, chlorine, or lead. Our entire panel agreed that the water from this filter tasted excellent, and we noticed no negative taste imparted from the filter, either. The larger capacity of the ZeroWater jug means the intention is to keep it stationary in the fridge or on the countertop, rather than carting it around like you would a pitcher. The filtration time is slow, and we found continuously holding down the button to maintain water flow is somewhat annoying. Regardless, it's one of our top recommendations for anyone who needs more filtered water than a pitcher and isn't ready to commit to a large, expensive under-the-sink option or sacrifice performance with a filter mount. Number 3. Best under-the-sink filter iSpring RCC7. If you need a much larger capacity than a pitcher, consider the iSpring RCC7. This under-the-sink filter does an admirable job in our sodium removal assessments and delivers a fantastic performance in our lead and chlorine removal tests. This filter makes the water taste crisp and clean without imparting any negative flavors. However, in terms of the initial outlay and the cost of replacement filters, this product is definitely on the pricier side. It's a much larger system that will eat up a non-trivial amount of space under your sink and has a much more involved installation process. It also has a relatively average flow rate. Despite all of this, it is still our first choice for an under-the-sink water filter. If you want clean, great-tasting filtered water on tap at all times, this is our top recommendation. Number 4. Great value for under-the-sink FiltersAPEC WFS 1000. If you're still set on an under-the-sink filter, despite the initial sticker shock of the iSpring, then consider the APEC WFS 1000. It's a bit less expensive and has only a slight drop in performance when compared to the iSpring, making it a great option for those shopping on a budget. This model has an exceptionally high flow rate and does a great job of removing both lead and chlorine from the water. Unfortunately, this model didn't extract sodium from the water, and the filtered water it produces didn't score very high in our taste test. Though it doesn't impart any bad flavors in pure water, we definitely could taste residual traces of salt and chlorine in our contaminated water test. This filter also takes time to install and will take up a decent amount of space under your sink. However, we still think the WFS 1000 is an excellent choice for those trying to save some cash on an under-the-sink filter, so long as you don't mind some salts in the water. Number 5. Best Faucet Mount Filter. Brita SAF 100. The Brita SAF 100 didn't stand out among the competition. However, this is our favorite choice for a faucet mount filter. It had no problems removing chlorine, while the flow rate was about average. However, the filter's inability to successfully extract lead and salts from water is disappointing. We were subsequently disappointed by the SAF 100's performance in our contaminated water taste test. Still, we find it to be a great value option and the best choice if you want a faucet mount water filter. That's all my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe to my channel. If you need more information or if you want to know the product's price, do check out my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below. Stay updated with our cool products as it will make your life much easier.